Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Chairman. I appreciate you yielding for the purpose of a colloquy. I want to thank you for your tireless efforts for our nation's brave service men and women, and just as importantly for those who served and never made it home. This legislation fully funds the Prisoner of War Missing in Action Personnel Office account. The hardworking staff over at the Joint POW-MIA Accounting Command, or JPAC, work tirelessly to track, locate, and recover these fallen heroes, and I thank them for their continued efforts. Now, I would like to have a moment to discuss a hero of the Vietnam War, Major Lewis P. Smith III. He majored in music at Penn State and graduated in 1964. He planned to teach music after his obligation to the Air Force was over. After graduation from Penn State, Smith was trained on the T-38 and the C-130 aircraft for the next 3 years and sent to Vietnam and was assigned to the 20th Tactical Air Support Squadron in Pleiku, South Vietnam. On May 30th, 1968, Smith piloted a Cessna 028 Skymaster aircraft into the Surveying province in Laos. During the mission, Smith encountered enemy fire, resulting in the crash of his plane. Electronic signals were heard at the scene indicating that he had survived the crash, but he was not rescued. Major Smith was listed as missing in action and is honored on the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, Panel 62W, Line 2. Major Smith's family has been working with the Joint POW-MIA Accounting Command to recover his remains. The excavation site in Laos has been on the list for over 2 years, and the trip to excavate the crash site has been postponed twice due to budget pressures and sequestration. Major Smith's family has reached out to me to help with their efforts and to bring Lewis home. And while I understand the budget constraint times, the recovery of fallen service members will bring closure to the families after such a loss. Chairman, I ask for your support to urge the Joint POW-MIA Accounting Command to schedule the recovery trip to Laos and to bring home Major Lewis Smith's remains to his family and his country, and I thank you, and I yield back.
Thank the gentleman for yielding to me. Taking my time, I understand the Defense Prisoner of War Missing Personnel Office mission is to provide families of service members lost in battle or taken as prisoner of war information and, in applicable cases, recovery of personnel from World War II, the Korean War, the Cold War, and the Vietnam War, and the Iraqi theater of operations. I fully support the office and the work they do in searching and reuniting lost soldiers with their families. Returning the fallen service members to their families is a priority, and I support your strong efforts and advocacy on behalf of Major Smith and his family. It's commendable. We honor it, and I thank you for bringing this to our attention. And I yield back the balance of my